It's hard to tell what the first replay is, so fuck it. But fuck it. Alright, herb one. Well, hey, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in to the Car Cut #2 series. This is Ermon. Yup. Alright. Alright, you ready?
Get all the gook out of my throat.
That was hot. Alright.
I'm prepared.
Let the countdown begin!
Are we recording? Is this live?
Yes, this is all live. I've been recording the entire time.
Is this live?
Is this life, or is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide. No escape from reality.
No escape from reality. Open your eyes.
Look up to the skies and see. That was beautiful.
I'm just a poor boy.
I need no sympathy.
'Cause it's easy come, easy go.
Little high, little low.
Anyway, the wind blows doesn't really matter to
Me, to me. Boo, boo, doo,
bum
doo.
bum 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 bum.
How do you format links on Discord?
It's a good question.
Format the what?
To have text instead of the link?
Are you talking about hyperlinking? I think that's what you're talking about. I'm just trying to clarify. I'm not trying to.
I mean, how do you format it so that you can have a link, but it looks like regular text?
I'm not sure. I would go ahead and search for that on DuckDuckGo, because that's a search engine.
No way, really? That sounds like such a bizarre thing.
Mama, Zergwin 9 pool. Protoss is opening fast expand. There's a probe in the Zerg's base.
6 Zerglings.
6 Zerglings just hatched, but only one is gonna chase the probe.
Mama! Ooh! Protoss put down 2 cannons, and he's gonna defend his natural, and the Nexus falls. And the game will
Nothing
carry
really
on.
matters,
This is amazing.
except for winning this game.
Yep.
Too late! The Zerglings went the completely wrong way. And the cannon's finished up. But now, Zerg put down a hatch.
But the probe has died. And now the Protoss has no map vision. But it's just alright. Because he's got his wall. Alright, anyways, spawning in the bottom right hand corner is EndingLife as the yellow Protoss. And in the top left hand corner as the purple Zerg, we have Red Warrior. Which his name's a lie.
I see a little Zerg in purple. Red Warrior from Germany and Ending Life in yellow.
You know where Ending Life's from? I want to
Now
say Canada.
he transferred his probes to the minerals.
Transferred his probes! Transferred his probes! Now they're doing the mining.
Is they're going for a 973 build. That's where you have 9 drones and your main 7 drones at your natural, 3 drones at your third, and then you go Hydra dead. Nope, he's going there.
Cybernetics core almost finished. We're going to see what Protoss text to. Stargate, Stargate!
I was kind of hoping for a Citadel of Doom first.
I can't think of what to say next. This is a lot of effort. Alright.
Galileo.
Galileo Figaro Magnifico! Alright. Yeah, StarCraft.
I'm just a Protoss. Nobody loves me.
He's just a Protoss from a Protoss family!
Zerg threw down a spire behind his minerals.
Scaramouche, will you do the fandango? Protoss is lightning, very, very frightening me.
Didn't we do this part already?
I don't fucking know. I'm lost.
Yes, I think we did.
Yeah.
I think we went over. I think we did this part of the song like 3 times.
It's a 9-minute song, all right. It's okay.
Do you want to do the guitar solo then?
Yeah, you do the guitar solo.
I don't remember how it goes.
So you think you can love me and leave me to die? Oh, baby. Can't do this to me, baby.
A Corsair's out on the map, baby. Just gonna go scout up the Zerg.
Nothing really matters. These overlords are going to die. Nothing really matters to them. Anyway, the wind blows. Oh my fucking god, these overlords! Oh, anyone mute us? No! Oh. Alright. Alright.
Opa.
Gangnam
Corsair style.
The Corsair style.
Oh, he's gonna fly into the cannons. Did you know, folks, that a Corsair flies faster than Scourge? Therefore, you can always escape to the cannons.
What?
This Dark Templar is invisible to the naked eye. Why is your eye naked? That's scandalous. Oh my goodness, it's going to get
2 kills,
these
3
drones.
kills. All the drones are dead! Alright, the Dark Templar was taken out by one Pokeboy.
The next Dark Templar is on its way. Is it a male Dark Templar or a female Dark Templar? We do not know, but we do know that it is wearing a cape, and capes are not in fashion. But it could be some sort of dress.
I'd wear
as
it.
most clothing are.
I'd totally wear a cape.
The zealots are going up the ramp. The Zerg's only hope to defend this base is to defeat the zealots with the Mutalisks.
It's a bold move, Cotton.
I hope it pays off for him.
Alright, we got a glitter of Corsair coming in here.
Why weren't they here sooner? So many lives could have been saved.
Quit fucking with me, Gantz! Alright, looks like it was cleaned up at the third. Good stuff.
There's a prenup at the third?
Yep, there's a prenup. When they
Oh
get a
my-
divorce, Protoss
Oh
will
my
get nothing.
god. When I say oh my god, I mean God is mine.
Oh
Can't
my...
have 'em.
Oh, your god. Ooh, Protoss is doing a pretty nice follow-up. Ooh, didn't get the third. Didn't...
It is.
This map, didn't the eggs block the ramp?
Did they?
I could have sworn they
Or
did.
was
Or maybe I was just high.
maybe that's you were exaggerating? Maybe you were egg hallucinating.
Uh-oh.
Or maybe that's exactly what this map had.
I bet Red Warrior didn't expect a Protoss army at his third.
He was hoping he could keep the Protoss at the Protoss's own base with the Mutalisks, but he was egg mistaken. How many Mutalisks does he have? Oh, he has egg.
You could say that the Zerg player was egg wrong.
There has to be some other form of wordplay that can be used with eggs to describe the situation. I've got it. We've been omeletting so many different puns that we forgot that we don't have to use strictly egg, and it can be other egg-related things such as omelets.
Well, it looked like those mutas just yoked up that zealot. Maybe this Archon will scramble that Zergling.
It did indeed. It's a bold cotton strategy. Let's see if it pays for him.
You're a fucking lyrical genius. Ah, and the GG goes down. He forgot an E before those two G's, but it's alright.
It is egg okay.
It's all egg ver now. Alright, that was game one of the Car Cup. Number 2! Brought to you by the one and only Jukado.
Gross.
Oh,
Ugh.
I can't show the spoilers. Yo, what's up, IOPG? Oh,
worry,
Gamer Bread.
There's no spoilers on my screen.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to make some French toast with the one and only Gamer Bread.
Do you know how to make French toast?
This
This is
There we
not a
go.
joke. Tell me how to make French toast right now.
You, like, hold on. Are you being serious? Have you never made French toast before?
I'm telling you, you tell me how to French your toast.
Okay. You crack an egg, put it in a bowl, scramble it up so the yolk and all that's all wicked and whatnot, and then you dip, or you throw some cinnamon into it, or brown sugar, whatever the fuck you want for flavor. And you dip the bread in it, and then you throw it on the iron skillet, let it cook, get a little hot bread, and then you put that hot bread in your mouth.
I've got it. An invention that turns toast into regular bread. I'm a genius.
It reverses the heat. Would you do it with like water? Would you with the toast, you just put a little bit of water on it, and then now it's bread again?
It takes the toast part of the toast off, so the toast is now soft, and the lines of the toast are now gone and turned back white.
How would you do this, though?
That's where the science comes in.
You just science up your bread? Or science up your toast, and now you got bread?
Exactly.
By God.
Red Warrior is spawning in blue, the opposite of red.
Yeah.
What is happening?
He's been lying to us the entire time. His name's Red, but he hasn't been red.
Name should be Blue Warrior. This number 2 is brought to you by Jukado. Gross.
And spawning in the top left-hand corner, as the brown Protoss, we have EndingLife.
Don't worry, folks. He's not suicidal.
Or is he?
If you or a loved one is experiencing situations where you feel the value of your life is no longer significant, or that you are a burden to others, there is help. Call the suicide hotline at 1-800-867-5309. Once again, that number is 911.
They will help. They have trained professionals on the line waiting for you.
Call 911. The operators are standing by. Ask for the Navy SEALs. They are trained. Looks like this zealous zealot is going into the main base of the Zerg. It does appear that way, but your eyes could be deceiving you. Wait, did he attack his own probe? I believe he did.
Yeah.
That is the incorrect target when you are doing this build. Let me tell you the correct way to execute it. First, you attack your enemy's units. Then, you attack your own units. Not the other way around.
Wise words.
No.
Wise words.
Why? Yeah, you keep saying that, wise guy.
It's the nicest thing you've ever said to me. Alright. So, why the fuck is EndingLife... Okay, no. I guess he fixed his rally. For a while, the Zealots were going into the middle of the map.
Because he fixed his rally.
Yep.
It does appear as though a third Zealot is headed towards the Zerg base. But as you know, looks can be deceiving. It does appear as though those two Zealots are headed for the mineral line, and it does appear as though the Zerg is attempting to respond. The question now becomes, what do you think will happen next in this game of StarCraft Brood War?
I believe that the Zerg player will build units, and the brown Protoss will build structures.
It's a bold cotton strategy.
It's a bold cotton.
I recycled that from earlier. It's good to recycle. It helps preserve the earth. Uh-oh, we have a zealot at the bottom right-hand corner of the map. Looks like a couple drones have pooped out of the hatchery, but they have been left undead or re-alive. No, they've never died in the first place.
Nope.
EndingLife is splitting up the zealots. The reason for this is because one zealot is the mommy and one zealot is the daddy. And he wanted the mommy for himself, for sexual pleasure. And so he ruins their relationship, splitting them up. Now, the daddy has committed suicide on the Zerglings.
And the mommy zealot is taking it out and abusing the Zerglings as if it was her own child. And now she just found another mate.
What is she? Casey Anthony?
No. See, this mama zealot beat the Zerglings, not drowned the Zerglings.
These zealots are drowning in Zerglings.
Man, these zealots are just never ending.
If there was a never-ending story about zealots, it would be called The Never-Ending Zealot Story.
Damn, girl, that was deep.
It was deep like the Grand Canyon.
The Mariana
Well,
Trench.
I believe it's the Marinara Trench.
The marinara. It's a 6-piece marinara trench.
Zerglings are attempting to penetrate from the front, but you can never do that.
But like
If
the
there's a
prude
back,
bitch that the Protoss
you
is,
can-
closed her legs.
In some maps, you can penetrate the Protoss base from the back, but on this map, there is only one entrance, which begs the question: where does Jukado's number 2 come from? One Dark Templar is now out on the map. Is he going to kill these Lings? Is he going to? We'll find out in a minute.
Stay tuned to the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Now, it does appear as though the 2 Corsairs have killed an Overlord. Perhaps the Zerg player should make a spore colony for detection purposes. But also for illegal download.
Oh. DT done dead. He tried to sneak, but he got snuffed.
It is unfortunate. Where are these Zerglings going? We will find out momentarily.
Protoss is attempting to take a third.
I must ask, where are all of Blue Warrior's units? Where are they? Where could they be?
So you may not know this, but the Zerg drones turn into structures. So all these structures were previously drones.
And all drones were previously structures.
Mine gone.
If you don't believe me, ask yourself this. Where do larvae come from? They come from structures.
What came first, the drone or the hatchery?
The hatchery comes first. Haven't you ever played StarCraft?
Actually, no, I've never played this game before.
You start with 1 hatchery and 4 drones. So the
Not
answer
12?
to which came first, the drone or the hatchery, It's the drones and the hatchery. And now it does appear that the first hatchery at the third is going to fall, and now the third has fallen second. How will you follow suit, young red warrior in blue?
He doesn't have the red strength right now.
He's deploying his lurkers to the field. Not very lurky of them.
No.
Let us see. The laird is not getting the drop. The
But we are
lurker is
getting a
going
spire.
to... That spire aspires to morph into a fully grown spire. Oh no! That lurker was turned into a pool of blood in the midst of the battlefield by a cannon. How tragic.
I will sing it the song of my people. My people are overlords. So, EndingLife is doing as his name proclaims. He is ending life of Red Warrior.
Red Warrior is still very much live, unless, of course, this series ended with a victory for EndingLife, and then Red Warrior, in his despair, took his own life, which would be horrifically tragic. If you're listening to this, Red Warrior, please do not do it. You have too much to live for,
Fun fact.
so much to die for. I mean, no, don't.
Just ignore the talking cat. By the way, today's Red Warrior's birthday.
I would like to welcome you a happy birthday, and hopefully not a happy death day. Yes, we do know that the bottom left is being taken by both players simultaneously. However, the laws of thermodynamics have stated that two players cannot take the same base at the same time.
You can, and that's if you spawn, or if you start a UMS map as melee.
Well, the Zerg player is down by one base. As you can see, the Protoss has 3 bases, and that means that the Protoss has 1 base more than the Zerg.
Standard. Creamy goblin poop. Alright. That's a rather unique name. Ooh, we're going 2-base hive.
No, the drones have been transferred from
Now we have a
the
third.
Zerg to the new third, which is actually a 4th in reality, but it is the newest third that the Zerg has. Completely engulfed in lurkers. Will EndingLife attempt to pull his way up this ramp, or will he push away? We'll find out in the past, because he's going up the ramp. It does appear to be a successful pull. As he pushes Red Warrior closer to saying, good game. Oh, he only says good. Or perhaps game. We'll never know what the G standed for. But we'll know.
God. Or Gado.
We will know what he stood for. That was an excellent series. If I had to break it down, I would say that...
It's a best of 5, by the way.
Oh, let's go then.
Crown and Scepter. Alright. Skeptray. Crown and Skeptray.
I hate to say this, but the top left is, it's messed up. It's backwards. The top left is backwards.
Yeah.
It's,
How do I reveal
it's
map?
It's the wrong way. You go into on the side,
I got it.
the diplomacy. It's Alt plus Z. If you forget, then you click Reveal Entire Map, which is going to be abbreviated to REM, and you need your REM sleep. Otherwise, it's the end of the world as you know it. Once again, Red Warrior has spawned as blue for the third time and is commenting on the amount of minerals that are in his main base. 4K gas, 1.2K minerals.
And then spawning in the bottom left-hand corner is Orange Protoss. We have EndingLife. What is the average or the standard amount? 1,500 for a mineral patch?
That is correct, brand new player.
Oh, thank you.
Each mineral patch has 1,500 as the universally accepted standard, and each gas has 20,000 gas. Oh wait, that's BGH.
Wow, look at this water.
So
This is some amazing water.
it
So
really
clean.
is.
Yeah. Wow. Just wow. You can see the reflection of the structures in that. That's just so amazing.
So fresh and so clean. And they call this the Badlands terrain. I call it the Goodlands. And so Red Warrior has decided to opt for a 12 hatch 11 pool, which means he will have the hatch before the pool, and this will allow him to make more of the drones before he makes the Zerglings, which can be a problem if there is a zealot, as there happens to be at this time.
Swagged out Daddy Zealot working his way across the map.
I will name this zealot Mark Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg. I'm a peacock, Sarge. You gotta let me fly. And is that Will Ferrell, the probe?
That probe?
Yeah.
That probe is not a living being. It is a robot.
How dare you? It has feelings. Ooh. Not
Robots
anymore.
do not have souls.
Yeah, they do.
I thought you learned this in the movie WALL-E.
I never watched WALL-E.
Because WALL-E does not have feet. He has tractor treads, and therefore cannot have soles on his feet. The second zealot is at Red.
I had to think about that for a second. Oh my god. So EndingLife. This is.
That's why you
play.
cannot irradiate probes, because they do not have souls.
That makes sense now.
But why can you not irradiate an Archon? Let me tell you the answer to that. Because an Archon has given up its soul to become one with its soulmate.
Some other random High Templar?
Yes, but instead of reproduction, it's deproduction.
Okay. He's putting down a sunken in his third. I feel like you should always be able to deal with zealot aggression with just Zerglings.
Well, in this case, he is planning to go Hydra bust. And so, if this doesn't work, his plan to go Hydras is bust. So he needs to defend against the Zealots for the Zealots to do the amount of damage that causes his drones to be delayed, which will cause his Hydras to be delayed, which will cause the bust to be delayed, and will cause the damage to be delayed, and then will cause the defeat of the Protoss to be delayed, which will allow the Protoss to win the game.
Damn. And honestly, a really bad build choice for EndingLife. Double Stargate is, I'd assume, not the best option for a Hydra all-in. Oh, it's not even a Hydra all-in, because he's still producing drones.
It appeared as though he was going 9, 7, 3, but was he in reality? I believe he is. It's a bit late though, wouldn't you say? Don't you know?
Don't you know, eh? I wouldn't know, I'm just an American hoser, eh?
However, with the double Stargate opening, he can go robotics and go Corsair Reaver, which will not only counter the Hydralists from busting the front, but it will also complement his build as it already is in its current state of being.
We're getting a fleet beacon. Are we about to see fucking scouts?
Are we about to see? Yes, we are. The disrespect I am sensing from EndingLife is palpable. And by palpable, I mean he does not feel as though this opponent is on the same level of experience or skill as him.
He does get this gateway, though.
A hollow victory.
But a victory nonetheless.
Is it?
It is. I'll take it.
Let us do the time-honored tradition of counting the kills that the Corsairs have amassed. It does appear as though they each have 1 for a total of 3.
Do scouts do full damage to Hydras?
The what? The scouts do full damage?
I like hardly see scouts, so I'm honestly like asking, like I have no fucking idea. Is there some stupid glitch to where they don't? Because for some reason I feel like they don't kill Hydras that quick.
They will do the maximum amount of damage to Hydras. However,
whomever,
it takes them a minimum of 11 hits to kill 1 Hydra.
What?
If you observe a scout, you see its dual photon blaster attack does a damage of 8, unless it does double damage. And that's double Ds, but not the kinds that you are thinking of.
You know me so well.
if a Hydra has 80 life, then it regenerates 1 life as soon as the first life is taken from its life force. And that means 8 times 80 equals 10, plus the 1 that it regenerated, which is 11. So our Hydra is truly going to be hurt by scouts quickly? We do not know. What we do know is that the scouts are there. And
They're here, they're queer, and Red Warrior's gonna have to get used to it.
And they're also very near and dear and my peer. And it's clear that they are about to clear this drone line out of here.
So sincere.
So sincere.
The way they deal damage.
The drones have to make a run for their lives, but also for their very existence. The amount of damage that these scouts are doing is akin to something you may see from Corsair Reaver, except this was Corsair Scout.
Will this bust work?
Will this bust work against double Ds? We will find out.
I wouldn't mind busting on these double Ds.
It appears as though he may be busting through. Yes, he's broken the Protoss front wide open. He's split it open, and now the bleeding cannot stop. The damage is being done.
The probes are on retreat.
It cannot be undone.
He's not killing. Oh shit! Probe it!
He's pulled the girls. This is desperation mode for the Protoss.
Some focus fire going down. Scouts are falling.
Or is the focus fire going upwards?
Oh.
No, it is coming down from the scouts onto the ground. There is a lurker on the ramp, as you can see with your own eyeballs.
Oh my god! Oh my god! What are you doing with the lurker? What are you doing with the lurker? No!
He is sending the lurker to its doom.
Oh man, Red Warrior, you're so poor. Oh, poor boy.
Will this second wave be enough to supplement the potential damage of the initial tsunami?
Stay
Or
tuned
will
to the next
ending
episode
life
of Yu Yu Hakusho.
end his life? No, it does appear ending life will remain the big kahuna.
On the Malaka Laka Bridge of Trust. Ah, the GG goes down. Good job, Red Warrior. You put up a good
The
fight.
replay stopped in mid-explosion.
Huh. It is the final tase.
What a great series, Erbmont. What do you think about that?
I thoroughly enjoyed it. The way the Protoss showed the diversity of build orders that you could do against a Zerg opponent, and the sheer
Viscosity.
viscosity. No. The pride is strong within that warrior. He tried staying on to the last second in pretty much all the games. But As we all know, Protoss is overpowered, so that's the only reason why he won. Am I right? Alright, so what are we watching for the next one? What would you like to see?
I would like to watch the one that we discussed. The ones that we discussed. I am in disgust that you forgot. CadenZie versus, I want to say, God?
Radley.
Oh, close.
Alright.
But the only difference here is, I believe in Radley.
But what about CadenZie?
I also believe in CadenZie.
But who do you believe in more?
This is a test of my faith, and I will overcome it by watching these replays and learning the truth. StarCraft is my Bible.
StarCraft is my mosque.
Without StarCraft, I would just be
Yeah, pretty much. Dead. Just dead. Alright, I'm going to start up this game and then get a beer, so I will be right back. Hey, what's up, Blaster?
So, as our friend turns to alcoholism, we shall commence the first game of this series between Jim Eduardo Raynor, also known as Bradley.
And spotting in the bottom right hand corner, hailing from Scotland, we've got CadenZie. No, I went skateboarding and shit today. I just got back. Probably
Playing as the cello colored snake. This map, of course, is
clay fields. As you can tell, because this is all clay. And that's
that is
clay.
correct.
And this is clay. And you see this little grass right here? That's not grass, that's clay. And the shrubbery on the rocks? Also clay.
Cash's clay?
No. No, that's the same. But this Terran's clay.
This Terran is cash colored.
Cash?
This is the color of the American dollar.
Doll hair? My doll hair is blonde.
My doll hairs are the same downstairs as they are upstairs, if you know what I mean.
Oh, the curtains match the drapes. Nah, I've got like a fire crotch. I don't know how it works.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
I don't want to ask how you acquired such a thing. But was it your ex-wife?
Yeah, I just had to clean it off. So I grabbed some bleach. And
That's not how you clean up pancake batter.
See, I use bleach to clean up everything. You know, like dirty countertops, bad attitudes. Bleach is really useful.
It is very useful. Too bad there are 700 episodes.
And it really picks up in season 3.
Well, if you can just pick it up, why would you need bleach?
The smell. Ooh, alright. Pretty much standard playstyle coming up from both players.
I really like the taste of bleach.
Oh, yeah? You know, see, I was a fan of Bleach, but then I had this thing, I doubt you've heard of it, but it's called Tide Pods. And oh my god, it's like Jolly Ranchers met gummy bears. I'd highly suggest everyone should at least try about 5 of them.
Isn't that the North Korean intercontinental ballistic missile?
Tide Pod?
Taipon?
Type. I don't know. You're more cultured than me. I'll take your word for it.
Whoa. I am not part of the North Korean culture, and I resent your insinuations of such.
Oh. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm not supposed to talk about it. Sorry. I'm really sorry.
You're not supposed to talk about it because it's not show business.
Ooh.
It looks like these Marines are moving out of their mother's basement.
To go get a job, but they attempted once, hardly got anywhere, and then went back to said mother's basement.
Now they're going to hunker down in this bunker and spunk her. Oh my. Were we talking about their mother? Oh my goodness. Has this turned into hentai?
Is this hentai?
This game is a butterfly. When it flaps its wings to the east, it causes a tsunami in Japan. I'm the most toxic person alive.
It looks like CadenZie has hired Aspire.
An aspiring spire to open fire on the Terrans. Tire iron. But, oh, now there's a Zergling loose in the base.
It's a big rat race.
The Zergling is still loose in the base, although
what?
it's now dead,
Oh, yeah,
changing the level of potential dangerousness.
To a minor threat to no threat at all.
The Mutalisks are in their eggs. We can tell this because we have X-ray vision. And they're just getting ready to pop.
On the clock.
Yes, indeed, they were Mutalisks. I was correct.
Yes, indeedy, these mutas drew graffiti. Oh, and they barely get here in time, but turret's finished. Those turrets are done.
Yes, those turrets, as they are properly pronounced, have been placed in a manner that is optimal to protect that command center, which is half man, half command center.
And if you've ever read the book, The Labyrinth, you would have heard about his tales.
this is some good micro, but at our level of understanding is also some good macroscopic micro. Looks like that Marine just got picked off, as they say in the StarCraft casting community. What will happen next? Well, it looks like CadenZie is getting a hive, but who knows? Her hatchery may be re-metamorphosizing backwards into a hatchery from a lair.
That would be amazing if that was a thing.
Don't worry, it's going to show up in an Atlas Mech blog on TeamLiquid.net very soon, where he attempts to rationalize the irrational.
Sounds like a true StarCraft hero.
More like a true StarCraft Zero. Oh my god. How can you ever come back from that? Yeah. Or, as they would say in the field of ethical theories, he can't.
He cunt?
No, K-A-N-T, can't.
Oh, I thought you meant C-U-N-T. I'm sorry.
No. Let's keep this chitter chatter from becoming vulgar and full of vulgarities.
There's a lot of aggression coming up from CadenZie right now.
I feel as though something must have happened in her past to elicit such aggression. Maybe her original snake was killed, and then she replaced it with a similar looking snake. She's seeking revenge for the original killer of her snake, who's also named Cello. If you know anything about cellos, is that you don't actually blow into them.
Oh, really?
You blow out of them. It does appear as though CadenZie is preparing a backstab into the heart of Raynor's back.
E2 brute. Ooh. Oh, okay, consume is done, so held. Held, I say. Alright, here's that backstab. Yep, that was a backstab.
His back was stabbed, but the knife, unfortunately, was made of jello.
So, if anything, it just kind of like stained his shirt.
Yes, and it blew him like cello.
Under my umbrella.
I'm talking about Cello, the snake.
Wait, she has a snake?
She has a very large and long snake, which
Get outta
you may
here.
have seen in pictures that she has sent, that she is not ashamed to send to anybody who asks.
So if I said, hey, CadenZie, can I see your snake? She will present me photos of her snake.
That is marginally correct. This science vessel is going to plaster its green irradiation power over this defiler, causing it to die a horrible premature death. Although, technically, it would never die until your computer stopped working. Which means everything in StarCraft is technically immortal. This dropship is about to fly over some Zerg units. I wonder if CadenZie saw with her eyes, or even with her nose.
She just sniffed it out.
Nobody knows, but soon we shall know if she does, in fact, realize this dropship is nothing
too late.
to be sneezed at. Oh my god.
Gets
So
fine.
the Dark Swarm does go sideways, and the workers are now underneath it. And it does appear as though this drop has been cleaned up with bleach, and the dropship has been eliminated. We are not seeing much pressure from Radley. He should be using his vessels to radiate these Zerg's units, but he does appear to be suffering from a lack of actions per millisecond.
I thought it was actions per meter.
You could be right, but I suspect you are a lefty and a communist pinko.
Well, I
Now
am left-handed.
He is pushing the issue. I am also left-handed,
Oh, really?
but I am also underhanded in many ways, especially when I play softball. Uh-oh, where is the defiler?
It got radliated.
Oh no, this could spell death. If the Marines move into a formation that spells D-E-A-T-H. We got a little bit of eraser going down over the drones. A dark swarm is up, but how dark is it really? If it spells the end of the darkest era for the Zerg's natural.
Oh, the defiler just sneezed on the Marines.
That was no sneeze. That's a space station.
Oh, look at that. Sexism right there. The medics were focusing on one medic before focusing on a Marine.
The way to defeat sexism is to get rid of the male race. And by that, I mean, male delivering it should not be a race. It puts too much pressure on the people who deliver postages, and then they go postal on their post offices.
Have you ever watched the movie Postal?
Was I supposed to?
Oh, damn. Man, this Zergling just wants to give high fives, but those SCVs just had to tase it to death.
I'm not sure if Zerglings have the sufficient amount of fingers per hand to give a high five.
Oh my god, plague! Okay, that Defiler just space stationed on those Marines. No Ultra Boys are gonna be popping. Oh no, Ultra Boys, there we go.
Although the Ultra Boys themselves appear to be covered in some red goo.
Man, Radley just needs to keep it in his pants.
Yes, once you are ejaculating red goo, well, that means you are bleeding in your ball sack. And that is a bad thing. You should
Alright,
see the doctor for it.
Nah, I just clean up with some bleach.
It means you have testicular cancer, which is a common condition in Lance Armstrong's.
You mean Lance Cheat Strong?
More like Lance cheat and is weak.
Oh. Get Lance Armstrong.
Get plagued. Dark Ages.
It looks like that Defiler just casted bubonic plague on the Marines.
It pooponicked plagued on them.
Oh my god, that's so annoying.
There's not much CadenZie can do except have our Defilers munch on Zerglings and then cast spells. Love spells. Oh, baby.
You about to get Barry White on us?
I was born Barry White.
Nice.
Then I became a bit more tan. But still, my paleness is beyond the pale.
You don't get much sun, do ya? And once again, both players misspelling the word egg. And that's the end of the game. It looks like J.E. Rayner, a.k.a. Radley, is able to win that game.
What a J-E-R-K. But luckily, there are 4 more games.
All right.
We are now on to number 2. And also into the second game of the series. I'm going to open my bag of salsa-flavored chips to celebrate.
So wait, you don't have to dip those chips? The pre-dipped?
Well, I have salsa, and then I have salsa-flavored chips.
So you're dipping the salsa-flavored chips within the salsa?
If you dip the double...
You're double
no,
dipping?
these are double... Yes.
That's
They're
disgusting.
double salsa.
Double dippers need to be shot.
That's what we're discussing. It does appear as though CadenZie is going to go one pool with 5 drones.
The one pool strategy is pretty good.
The way to do it is you get 5 drones and then you make one pool. Very cool.
Cool ranch cool?
It's cooler than the coolest of ranches. Which is why CadenZie spawned as blue.
And spawning in the bottom right hand corner is the brown Terran. We have J.E. Rayner.
Although I prefer the nacho cheese Doritos. It does appear, though, as CadenZie prefers the cheesy route as well. It's a bold payoff strategy. Let's see how it cottons for her.
Jesus Christ.
It does look good. Although, where are her going?
She
Okay.
God, I can't speak right now.
Okay, she's located the Terran's hidden fortress. Why is he getting engineering bay before command? Oh.
Yeah, he was going really quick +1.
He was going very, very quickly. Well, CadenZie should have been the one who was going quickly, because she is blue like Sonic the Hedgehog.
And she goes fast. Uh-oh, this isn't looking good. This 5 goal is diffused pretty quick.
As my fellow casters of the StarCraft community may commentate as saying, the Terran is a Korean slang term for overpowered, which is te sagi. Because if somebody loses, well, it can never be their own fault.
Never.
It is only the fault of the game.
Mm-hmm.
That's why pimps say, don't hate the player, hate the game. Because pimps are talking specifically about StarCraft. Or are they talking about Pimpcraft, Ho War?
The bottom bitch edition. And GG's go down.
Which is preceded by Horcraft and Horcraft 2, Ride of Darkness. Don't ask what that means. And then Horcraft 3,
The Return of the
Frozen
Pimpaning.
Bone. The Frozen Bone.
Alright, so let's go into game 3 of CadenZie versus Radley.
It does appear as though Radley is up 2 games to nothing, but sometimes numbers can be deceiving, as we have learned through advanced math classes. Sometimes 1 is not always equal to 1, and 2 is not always equal to 2. It does look like an interracial war, with Radley representing the white race, and CadenZie representing the brown peoples of the world. I hope she does not let them all down, or she'll never be able to set foot in Africa again.
And that would be a shame if she could never hear the rains down in Africa.
It'd be a shame if she could never feel the love tonight. Can you feel it? Can you feel that shit?
Deep down in my loins. Honestly, I'm kind of jealous right now. I wish I had some chips.
I wish I didn't have chips. Maybe I should finish these off so they will no longer exist.
That's the spirit. So, CadenZie's gonna go for
Can you
Apple. What?
you please just say it looks like the Terran is going pretty standard.
No.
Everything is looking pretty standard at this moment.
Well, thank you for saying it for me.
Well, if you weren't going to, somebody had to say it. People have to know when games are being standard and when they're not.
Well, it's not being standard. He's got a refinery. And he's going eBay. So this is not standard. So if I said
It is
that,
no
I'd be
longer-
lying. I would be lying.
is
Do you
no
want me to be a liar?
It is no longer a standard opening.
I welcome
This
you
opening-
into my house of truth and trust, and you're trying to make
I've
transform
let
me into
you-
a liar.
I will let you know that when I entered your house of truth, that it did not give me much pleasure.
You know I got feelings. And you've hurt just about every fucking one of them.
I hope I did not hurt the ones that matter.
They all matter. All lives matter. All feelings matter.
That's racist. Get the fuck out of here, honky.
Get the fuck out of here.
Get
Go
the
back.
fuck out of here.
Get back to Bendigo.
Get the fuck out of here, honky. You honky cracker. You racist. You racist.
I did some science to me gun. Alright. What the fuck are we seeing here? So...
We're seeing StarCraft.
Oh, shit. Mind
I'm sorry that
blown.
I'm sorry that I made you feel bad earlier.
What? No.
See, I
You're
felt
forgiven.
bad about myself. I felt bad about myself, and I
Mm.
was projecting it onto you,
It's alright.
and that was wrong of me.
It's alright. We're humans. We make mistakes. I forgive you.
Yes, but all I do is make mistakes. I wish I could make a regular steak.
That's so bad.
And then you could look at me in the eyes, finally, and say, well done.
No. That worked out way too well. Oh, hey, you could just-
Done.
that was rare. That was about a medium rare. Oh my god. So this has all been off of one Rax. Holy fuck.
Ooh, 1 racks. How many racks would you say is ideal?
2 fat racks. You know, 1 for each
Not
hand.
not 2 barracks.
Yeah, that's what I meant. No, see, now 3's too many.
I just saw lightning outside. Do you know what that means? Electricity is coming out of the sky.
The gods are angry.
That was an excellent, excellent, excellent moment in StarCraft. I'm glad that I witnessed it, and that I was there, and that I'm also here.
We're happy to have you. Ooh, Ehon timing!
This may be a winning move, but we will find out in the future if it is not. Although fire bats are pretty morally good. This medic is low on energy. What she needs is a 5-hour energy drink.
Firebat's good unit.
Morally, yes.
Just a bunch of flamers.
As far as their utility, they're worth saving in a train tracks conundrum. Unless, of course, there's a siege tank on the other track. Then I would have the train run over 5 fire bats to get a tank. Let us see where the spire is. It's halfway done, which means it's halfway not done.
So you're glass half empty kind of gal?
I'm a spire half built kind of gal.
So you're a little PMS. God damn it, I can't get the words out that I want to say today.
Maybe you should get the words in.
PMS-tistic. Oh god, that was so bad. Ugh.
It could have been worse.
It could have. It could have totally been worse.
Could have been a lot bloody worse.
I've noticed this about CadenZie. She builds all 11 mutas before throwing down her Hydralisk Den.
She likes to throw down like that.
Yeah.
This situation looks as though it could be favorable for CadenZie in many ways.
Well, I'm pretty surprised. What?
Oh my goodness! Many mutalisks have perished in midair from the fire of... Oh, these Marines. They're 1-1-1-1-1. That's why they're so effective. They have their
It's because
upgrades.
of the white privilege. They were born
They're
with
up
that
on
extra upgrade.
upgrades. If Radley wins this game, then he will have won. So CadenZie needs to win this match to spark the fire that will burn down the First Order. Radley has to be careful not to overextend, but just to extend just enough.
Just enough to where she can feel it.
Is that sexist of me to say? Or is that reproductionist of me?
A little bit of both.
They say sex sells. What if you could put sex into a cell
I think
and
those are
then
called
have
snuff
it sold?
films.
No, that's where you kill somebody and have sex with them. Or
That's
maybe it's the other way
necrophilia.
around. You have sex with them and then you kill them. So it's reverse necrophilia, where the dead body wait, no. That would be where the dead body has sex with you against your will.
So in the state of a rigor mortis, is the body completely dead, or is it still living since it's performing a function? Let's turn this over to our Dr. Fabian in the chat.
Is Dr. Fabian present in the chat?
I don't know. He was, like,
Yes, he is.
about a half hour ago.
He is in the chat. I need to inform him of my fecal situation. If I suddenly log off, it's because I've lost the electricity flow to my house.
Okay.
Or possibly
I hear that is
my
common
flow
with
has
electrical
begun.
sky storms.
More like electrical size storms.
Oh! Get it? Because StarCraft? Oh my god.
Yeah. That was some
Oh! Damn! With that focus fire.
These upgrades, they're simply too morally good.
What's up with this moral shit?
Can there be morals without God? Well, these Marines are pretty godly. That's all I will say about that subject, because I don't want to get into religion. But God is definitely a fake. But I don't want to discuss religion. But God is real. But I don't want to discuss religion. Except you're worshipping a flying spaghetti monster and a floating teapot in space. But let's not get into that. Let's focus on StarCraft.
Jesus Christ.
I told you I do not want to focus on religion. Oh, CadenZie says, good God. And I should tell her, I told her in the future that I do not want to focus on religion. And she brings up God. Oh my goodness. Well, I did not think Radley would take that series 3-0. But of course,
he
I
did.
was wrong.
Want to watch a TVP?
I would want to watch the next series, which is the only one they have left.
No, there's two more. We got
There's a two
Oh
more?
Yeah, Oh Yeah 187 versus Cryoc, and ARC-neon versus Qikz.
I seek to see EndingLife versus Qikz. I believe these games will be entertaining, and they will also be long games, because Qikz simply will not exit the game.
He's got fantasy timings.
He fantasizes about his timings, but they do not come to fruition. It also could be a matter of execution. It could be a matter of sexecution.
Sexecution.
He just fucks everything up while dicking around.
I would kind of like to see this sexecution. Is it something similar to Snoo Snoo? You don't get those references, do you?
Oh, I have received the reference into my brain and it.
All
I
right.
apologize for not acknowledging this sooner, but I was using the search engine google.com to search for, I forgot.
Boulder Dash. What's that other search engine you're talking about?
DuckDuckGo.
It's so... I love the internet.
DuckDuckGo is a search engine which does not track, allegedly, your data as you search for things.
Ty2 plays PlanetSide 2?
What?
Ty2's streaming PlanetSide 2 right now.
Well, we should be streaming PlanetSide 2.
Touche. All right, so
Tran.
this is going to be the third matchup of tonight's cast of Card Cup number 2. I am Urmont, and this is Nina, aka Cat Mother, aka Deadly Feet, aka Dang It Bobby,
aka Cat Mother.
I already said that.
You did not. You said Dang It Bobby. You said Deadly Feet. You said Nina Zerg. Go back and watch the VOD on demand.
I did not. I did not hit her.
Well, if fortune were to strike, it would land on purple, because that is the unbeatable color.
Purple.
Let's see how Qikz manages to fuck this one up. I mean, win this match.
So, if I want to watch weird fetish porn, use DuckDuckGo so my girlfriend doesn't find out? Got it. Yes. That is exactly what we're saying.
I'm not saying...
You're totally saying that's what you use to hide your fetish porn. It's alright, Nina.
But I could... I'm not saying I could take the Titan with one arm.
But you could totally take a Titan with one arm. Hot.
Oh my god, Aaron, you're so cool. Holy shit.
Holy shit.
What can be said about...
So it seems like both players are doing pretty standard builds right now.
Yeah, it does appear as though the Protoss is appearing a gateway and appears to be making an appearance from this gas simulator. He's scouting in the wrong direction. What an idiot, am I right? And...
It seems like the Protoss is appearing to make a pair of himself.
He's appearing to make a pair of balls.
You just had to go there, didn't you?
Well, the probe is going there. To the top left, that is. Where Qikz has, uncharacteristically to his leftist self, built a wall to keep the immigrants out.
Trump wall?
This is not just a Trump wall. This is Hadrian's wall, because
Ooh.
UK references. Did you know, here's some trivia for all of you. Did you know that EndingLife is also known as Mad Claw?
Yes, I did know that.
But he's not Madino. Don't ever confuse those two. Don't you ever do that.
It sounds like you've made that mistake.
I have not.
Oh.
But if somebody does, I will slap them in the face so hard that my hand will fall off and be stuck to their face and become a part of their face. And then my DNA will merge with them and into their brain and become a part of them, an integral part of them. And soon they will be thinking my thoughts, and I'll be controlling them. But let's not get ahead of ourselves here. EndingLife went for a 21 nexus, whereas Qikz is going for the side expand. Also known as the Soggy expand, aka Deadly Feet.
Oh my god, is the pro going to get the SME?
Which my feet are because of my Qikz.
And make them all smelly and sweaty.
I grow my toenails out very long.
Yeah. I use it as a... basically a weapon. I file down my toenails so I can, like, kick into people and it'll, you know, stab them and hopefully they'll bleed out.
Hold your horses in their stable where they belong. Qikz is creating a Terran starport in his main base. Do you think he may be going... Just imagine me holding my hand out. Okay? I'm holding my hand out.
My eyes are closed. Alright, hands are out.
No, just one hand. I'm holding out one hand.
Left or right?
Right hand is out.
Right hand's
Palm
out.
is up. Fingers are spread. Ew.
Hands sweaty. Mom spaghetti.
Hand is all sweaty. Ugh. Do you think he might be going... drops?
Ooh. No.
Dang it!
Bobby. Actually, you are right, because now we are seeing the control tower being built.
But could that be for Cloak? Should never take these things for granted, because that's what tombstones are made of.
God.
I thought I told you to leave religion out of this. But God's definitely not real.
Whatever, lady.
We see, with our eyes, some StarCraft happening. What do you think about this?
So it seems like they're both playing pretty standard play styles right now. Back to you.
Well, EndingLife has double expoed, but he's also getting a Reaver. This seems to be fairly popular these days. Qikz has scanned it with his ComSat sweep, which, interestingly enough, causes a sparkle of blue to appear, magically revealing the map. Back to you, Kenny. Right you are, Kenny.
We got an eBay down. Why Did Qikz not go for a Wraith?
Because he felt as though a Wraith would give away the fact that, oh wait, he's going for it. Never mind. So Qikz is
There
in
it is.
fact building a Wraith. But will he get Cloak?
Arc-Neon got shovel speed. And the drop going down at the natural.
Now the drop is going back up into the dropship, which in this case is an up ship. They don't always do droppings. They're not birds, you know.
Yeah.
So the Wraith is in position, the
Sorta,
69 position.
Ew.
Oh, hey.
Scare
What's up?
percent.
Hmm?
We are casting right now.
See, I was dying to cast, and so we cast the die, and now
Just cast your life.
the players are competing in a gladiator
Oh!
death match.
Wraith gets it.
He gets it good in the behind.
Right
I
in the
think
poop chute.
Qikz may have Maynarded Maynarded too many SCVs to his natural expansion as opposed to his unnatural main. So he has to send them back, much like Donald Trump is doing with immigrants.
Export
But
them all.
we're not going to talk about politics. We're going to talk about
Religion?
star crap poop war. At the bottom of the map, we do see a dropship with two... It has two different cultures in it. That's multiculturalism. Or in StarCraft terms, multivulturalism. It's going to be intercepted by these two dragons. I guess you could call them double dragon. Now triple dragon, which is the sequel to Double Dragon, which also is the sequel to Single Dragon.
The re-dragoning.
And then there's Quadruple Dragon, the Dreckening.
Ooh, double armory. Gonna get
Those-
them upgrades.
Each of those armories is a dragon. But is he gonna get the upgrades?
Is he though?
Really? It's a
Alright.
hotly debated topic in these times. Arc-Neon has mustered up an army to which Qikz must catch up. Although the populations do appear to be close, much like two hot dog buns together.
Seems like these vultures might be jammed in a bad spot.
Well, I was talking about toppings for hot dogs, but you went with complete condiments, and I
Well-
condemn that kind of talk. Although I always encourage people to have the use of a condom,
Safe sex is
especially
important.
dangerous sex is the most thrilling, though. Interestingly enough, Qikz may actually be a head detached from a body, but I have reason to suspect that he is a complete human being, and that through this knowledge, he will overcome this opponent.
Oh my god, there's a huge ICV pole going after, only 2 ICVs going after 2 Dragoons.
It's better than having a hemorrhage. What is it called?
Hemorrhoid?
Hemorrhoid? No, not hemorrhoid. What is that? When your muscles do the thing that's bad.
Spasm?
No, it's badder than that.
A batter?
Oh my god, the massacre is real. But keep thinking about what that word could be.
Okay.
There is a turret underneath an engineering bay. And the beaver does explode, but not before doing significantly amounts of work, as beavers tend to do. And now, Mad Claw is going up to 5 bases, possibly 6, if he makes another one. That Reaver drop definitely did put him in a commanding position.
Ooh, take a look at the natural.
I'm taking a look at it,
For the Terran.
and all I see is a bunch of lightning.
Yeah, nothing special.
What would you say about the size of those size storms, though?
I'd say it's pretty dope.
I would say they're huge. Or as Trump would say,
Huge.
they're fantastic. Oh.
Fantastic. He would also say that, yes.
These vultures in the bottom left are showing us why Qikz is named Qikz. Because he has a shoe on both feet that will be put in your face
As the probe you
via
are.
a swift movement of his leg. Not fortunately, all the vultures do go up to heaven.
Now, I think vultures go to hell.
So all the vultures went down.
Oh, there we go again, talking about religion.
By the way, hell's not real. Yes, it is. I'm just playing with y'all. It's a town in Michigan. Go ahead, look it up. It's real.
Best
It
state.
is real. Wait a minute. Dun 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 dun. Can you play Mind Heist by Zach Hempsey real quick? It's the Inception song.
Oh.
Inception song, basically. Mind Heist. Zach Hempsey. Wait a minute. I figured it out.
Ooh, get wrecked, High Templar.
Templars do a lot of drugs. Drugs are created in Colombia. Colombia is in South America. South America is south of America. America was named after Christopher Columbus. Christopher Columbus came to America from Italy. Italy starts with an I. There's an I at the top of an Illuminati pyramid.
Illuminati confirmed.
Therefore, Qikz is Illuminati confirmed.
Explains everything now.
The conspiracy has come unraveled. Oh, Qikz with a very, very preemptive GG. Having only lost all of his army.
I didn't expect Qikz to last that long versus ArcNeon.
I expected him not to last that long versus ArcNeon, but you know, sometimes people show incredible stamina in the game room.
Oh, I thought you meant bedroom.
The game
Beyond the game?
of StarCraft. Sexcraft, get in the mood of war.
Get in the mood war.
Get in the mood of whore.
That needs to be made into a meme.
Well, it looks like we're moving on the Crown and Scepter, but I could be high on hallucinogens. Can you confirm that we're moving on to Crown and Scepter?
I don't know. How can you tell that I am also not high on hallucinogens?
How can we tell that any of objective reality is objectively real?
The world may never
So
know.
it looks like we've got, it says Z, Y0.
Illuminati confirmed.
Why is zero? Why zero? That's an interesting question. And I would retort by saying, why not zero? It appears as though, and this could be the hallucinogens talking. ArcNeon has selected Zerg for this match.
Holy shit, I just realized that, yeah. So, ArcNeon is feeling pretty bold and just wants to ZBT. With that being said, spawning in the top right hand corner. Spawning as the red tent, we have Qikz.
Spawning in the bottom left as the seaman colored Zerg, we have Mad Max. I burped a little bit.
Nice. Welcome to the club.
Bottles full of bub. Now, Qikz is usually one to go with some specialized strategies versus their, as opposed to what we would call non-retarded strategies.
Would you
And so
say
he's
no one does that?
No one does what?
The strategies that Qikz would usually do?
No, there is a large portion of our population living within the grips of retardation every day. And they must be cared for and loved just like anybody else. Unless, of course, they step out of line.
And then you put them down. Just like good old Lenny.
Lenny the Leetard, what? Actually, oh wait, before I say actually, let me say actually, because that's what I said before the second actually. It does appear, from my limited knowledge of reality, whatever that means, that Qikz is going to expand and then get his gas from eating too much Taco Bell. Whereas ArcNeon is going to go 3 hatch with no plural into, wait for it,
I'm waiting.
wait for it, lair. Seeing that there is no... Wait, there is one. That's odd. I guess Qikz just wanted to make that Zergling run for his little life.
Qikz beating up on little poor defenseless Zerglings makes him feel better about himself.
He likes to kick Zerglings.
I do not support him for that. But you know what I do support? Gamer bread.
Boobs.
Yes, I will be more than happy to support any type of boobs.
Because I was gonna say, bruh.
Nice. Alright, we got
That's
the
what he said.
Academy. We don't have an eBay. Oh, there's eBay.
We do have an eBay. Although it's basically been completely replaced by Amazon.com at this point. Both barracks are producing
Both
medicals.
Barack Obamas.
They're not bombers, they're just barracks. What Tech is... Oh, is he going Spear? Yes. He's going Spyray. Spyray.
Spyro.
Yeah, he's making the purple dragons.
Attaboy.
And from now on, whoever plays Zerg, if you get purple, you're making Spyros when you make Mutalisks. It's a rule. It's because I said it one time. Now it's a meme. Welcome to StarCraft meme war.
This is Ermon and my co-caster Brain Woke Meme Lord Unizerd. Mima?
Memecraft, meme war, memecraft, brood meme, meme.
Alright, so...
Of course, Qikz going with the 2 racks Academy into 4 racks, and then tech build, a classic build from the 2011 circa TVZ, typically used against 2-hatch type builds, but also effective against 3-hatch types of plays, is being used at the moment. And Qikz is a little bit late on his first stim, but sending the Firebats first to engage the Mutas. Now, I'm not sure if the Firebats, their splash damage affects Mutas because they cannot fire into the air. Mutas are now Mutas are harassing the SCV line, and the SCVs are being... Well, now the Mutas are retreating away from Terra base. It does appear as though, yes, ArcNeON is going up to Hive, getting the Queen's Nest, he's getting the Lurker, and he's taking his third. I guess I would like to see him get lurkers at that third base. Maybe evolve the larva into some lurkers. Qikz is moving out onto the map now, as you can see plainly. I don't know why I have to explain this to all of you, but he is moving out onto the map. iRk-arCNeON does attempt to engage, but his Neomicro is so poor and so lackluster that it does almost nothing. Now, Qikz is advancing across the map, and he stops by this little rock just to surround it, just to pay homage to it. Homage, of course, being the word derived from the Lebanese word for smashed chickpeas. Homage.
I have so many questions right now.
Ask.
Why are you whispering? Oh god, Qikz just murdered his own Marine.
Perhaps that Marine was not suited for life, but he was suited to be a Marine. But his Marine suit could not prevent the U-238 shells from penetrating his heart.
So I think that Marine was just a conscientious objector, and the general just decided to put him down.
I think that Marine was a believer in solipsism, and then he suddenly realized that he does not exist, causing him to vanish from existence itself. Now, could Qikz bust this ramp? How does one bust a ramp anyway? Have you, as a professional skateboarder, ever busted a ramp? I suppose it would have to be a very flimsy ramp in order to be busted.
Never refer to me as a professional skateboarder again. I do not deserve that. Such an amazing title.
I selected you as a character in Tony Hawk's 9K 1000.
Am I like a robot?
No, you're like a human, which emulates a robot.
Nice. So I just want to point out, EndingLife is literally expanding fucking everywhere. And Qikz is not
Literally expanding everywhere.
Yes, he is.
If he were literally expanding everywhere, he'd be expanding not only into the bases that are empty, but also into Qikz's base and everywhere else on the map.
Okay, I can see that. I see what you. I'm
And also expanding onto other maps.
He's like right now. He's expanding on Circuit Breaker.
And so what we need to do to facilitate such a thing would be to make a map which is the size of 4 maps and just mash them all together so you can expand onto multiple maps at once.
That would be pretty insane.
It would be pretty insane, but it would also be pretty unsane.
It would be insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain.
Oh. That drop ship just got the drop on it. Qikz doesn't appear to know exactly what to do, but the answer is your mom.
But of course. So he got the scan on the top left corner, so that's going to be beneficial.
But in what way?
He'll be able to kill it.
But in what way?
in a way that will surprise you.
Without units?
No, it's definitely gonna be with units.
Well, that would not surprise me. Unit-based deaths are almost completely to be expected. Looks like we got some plague. Oh wait. It's a very light orange swarm.
Would a bunker rush be considered a unit-based death? Or is that a building?
Well, the thing is, it depends on what's in the bunker. If units inside of the bunker are medics or SCVs, the bunker rush tends to be less effective than if they were shooter units, such as Marines or tanks. Placing a science vessel into a bunker can also be beneficial. Although, I don't know if it will fit. That's what she said.
Oh, we can make it fit.
Oh my god, if that defiler dies, then it will be dead.
That is the true
Oh,
statement.
thank God. Oh wait, I wasn't supposed to bring religion into this.
You done goofed again, Nina.
Oh no! The prophecy has come true. The prophecy that I would prophesy something. And now, trapped underneath the orange, withering orangeness of the Dark Swarm, Qikz's army has been reduced to nothingness.
Qikz flowing over 2k mineral.
That just means he's not investing hard enough in cryptocurrencies.
With all
Right
that
now,
extra resources, he should invest into Bitcoin.
He should be investing in marine coin right now. Or barracks coin. Base coin would be good as well.
But not Minx coin. I heard that's
Or
dead.
Doge coin.
Doge.
If you invest in Dogecoin, you might as well kill yourself right now. Go, do it. I'm talking to you, stream watchers.
Oh no! Defiler. Staying alive. Staying alive.
Defiler.
And he's
I
dead.
barely even know her.
That's what makes it fun.
That's what makes it Defiler rape. But let's see if he can penetrate deep into this base's ramp before the base can cry ramp.
Oh no, these Marines. Oh.
More like rape.
Yeah. Murdeath.
Get it? Because they're crying rape. Like
Quit
rape.
raping me.
People crying about rape all the time. Just shut up. It's like, if you didn't want it, why didn't you stop it from happening, stupid idiots?
Oh my God.
Welcome to gaming culture, where we bring gaming culture to you.
I just can't believe you just
And-
said stupid idiot.
Remember when you could make jokes?
No.
Do you remember back then? Those
No.
were those are great times. I love that. It was like during the night. Qikz says, "Oops."
I heard a ghost. Oh my god, is there a nuke? What? No, okay, he didn't get that
No.
far, but he did build the ops. What the hell is it called? Yeah, covert ops for
I thought
the science facility.
I thought you asked if you heard a ghost in real life, and I
No.
was about to say to you. I was about to say to you, you know, I don't think that you heard a ghost,
Why
but
not?
it's
It was the ghost of the
because
Holy Spirit.
there we go again, talking about ghosts. When I told you goats are not real, especially big black Philip. Black Philip. They call him that because he's black, literally. I'm not trying to be racist, but Black Philip is literally black. He's not African, he's not American, he's just black. And he's a goat. He's not the goat. That title goes to Michael Jordan, who's black, but not literally black. He's African American.
He's called the GOAT.
So, Qikz, after some Qikz timing on his egg, has said, GG, giving birth to a Game 3. Unless, of course, he forfeits the series, which I don't think he did.
Not many people would do that. Unless you're Jordaddy.
Many people would not, although the advice has been given by Linkin Park to forfeit the game before somebody else takes the and on top of that puts your name to shame, and so you should cover up your face because you can't run the race. The pace is too fast and you just won't last.
Damn. When's your next mixtape dropping?
I call it a mulatto tape.
Have you ever stopped to think about the fact that a diss track is about two people writing poetry about each other?
Angry gothic poetry.
Gigimba.
It does appear as though he may be poking fun at Qikz's use of ZZY0. Why would he do such a thing? And also, why 0? Why? That was Enron's question.
It's binary. Qikz is a computer programmer. He's using zeros.
I'm a computer programmer.
He's writing a message. That good. So now decipher it. It's up to you.
Most people think that computer programs are 1s and 0s,
Not at
but
all.
actually, computer programs are .exe files. Got 'em.
Okay.
Unless you're
Nice.
on a Mac.
Fucking spawning in the bottom left-hand corner as the Pimpin' Purple Protoss. We have ARC-Neon. I had to say it. I love it.
Spawning in the top white as the white oppressor, the imperialist colonialist from the United Kingdom, the nation that enslaved 1/4 of the planet. We have Qikz.
Best introduction ever. Hey, Steven, you're a stupid idiot.
I'm taller than you. Why would you do inside jokes in the middle of a cast? That's stupid.
Say anything.
Because I'm stupid.
Fuck off. I've been sitting here the whole time, like in my own world. Fuck you guys.
I didn't say anything to you, Steven. Why would you insult me
You're
with...
taller than me. John's like fucking 6'3". I'm pretty sure you're not taller than him.
I'm not taller than him.
I was asking how tall. I actually grew up. I'm 5'9" now. Sean, I grew an inch.
That's okay. Everybody grows an inch when they're a little bit excited.
Yeah.
Sometimes they even grow a little bit more than an inch. But an inch is okay.
You can still be proud of it. Ooh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Look what we got here. Looks like someone is playing StarCraft.
He's crafting the stars right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my god, I see StarCraft being played. This is, it's devilish.
Oh my god, is this Marine gonna scout? No, it's not.
That Marine is going to become a scout in the future. See, he's going to be mind controlled, then he's going to become a Dragoon, then his soul is going to be transplaced into a scout.
Wait, that raises a good question. If a Protoss mind controls a different unit, would that unit be brought back as a Dragoon? Or is it strictly only Zealots?
The answer to that is maybe.
I can live with that.
I can give you the answer, but you're gonna have to download the DLCs
But of course.
for more, for lore trivia. There's like $5.99 DLCs you can download. It's pretty cool, actually.
Did you know that with the next patch of StarCraft Remastered, they're gonna allow in-game purchases of map packs? So just for for $1, you can get extra resources, 1,000 minerals, 1,000 gas at the start of the game. You can also build units slightly faster.
Did you know that there's a community?
Okay. I did not know that.
The Dark Templars are gone up the ramp. Why are they attacking the engineering bird? Should attack the depot. The depot is much weaker and much more timid. Should also build a... He should build a turret, and he should attack the depots, and he should build more Zerglings. Wait a minute.
How do you know it defines as a he? You're uncultured fuck.
Hey, could you not use the F word?
I'm sorry.
Children could be watching
I
this.
apologize for saying female.
I thought it was faggot.
I thought it was nipple.
Nipple. I'm
You
not
thought
racist.
I was gonna say... You thought I was gonna say that one word, didn't you?
What
That's
was-
actually pretty early. That's actually pretty early GG from Qikz, and all of our series so far have been 3-0s.
Hey, Hawaii 1982, thanks for the big
Wait a
help.
minute. That's why Qikz was asking why 0. He's asking why are there so many zeros on the other side. But how did he know?
Hey, Hawaii, thanks for
Unless
the other
he's a
bit.
mind reader. Unless He's a mind reader.
Alright, so do you want to finish up week 1? We only have one more game to cast. Or not one more game, but one more series.
I always finish.
Yeah?
Sean,
What?
you know what my senior NCO said, like senior master sergeant? He's like, yeah, we get really important people up here because we have what we call the N word. And then everyone just stopped and then looked at the only black kid in our shop.
But he meant nuclear.
Yeah, he meant that word, but we didn't take it as that word. And it's funny because like he's like really cool and really chill. He just made chief the N word. We're like, whoa, sir, can't just throw that word around.
Did he actually say the N-word, or did he actually say the N-word? Or did he actually
The
say
N-word, like,
the
verbatim.
N-word?
Verbatim.
So he said nigger. I'm sorry.
It's not verbatim of N-word. He just said N-word.
I would like to apologize to all the fans, and to Jukado. It's been an amazing opportunity casting, and I would like to apologize. If I could take it all back, I would. But I can't.
You forgot
Too
about the NT at the end.
I sincerely apologize for my words and actions, and for the people that they may have hurt. With that said, let's get into the next game.
Yeah.
Nobody apologizes until they get in trouble. Like, I'm so sorry.
I didn't mean to
I'm
do
so
it.
sorry.
I'm only sorry because I
I'm
got
so-
caught.
I'm so sorry I called Ivanka Trump a feckless cunt. That was just way over the line. I shouldn't have done it. Why did I do that? God, I'm so dumb. My name is Samantha B. I'm such a fucking idiot. Topical. If you're watching this VOD in the future, this is 2018 was.
Yeah. This is. Hello, future.
If you are an archaeologist who is digging this up after the nuclear war, this is what 2008 was.
The nuclear war of
2018,
2020.
I mean. The nuclear war of 2039 is. You know what happens.
Operation Blue Balls.
That's when Botswana and the Netherlands both developed nuclear weapons, and their heated rivalry finally comes to a head. I guess since this is a new series, we'll talk about the players who you should not hate. You should hate the game. Cryoc is from Germany. He is a German player who is spawning in the bottom right as the German Terran.
Which I hope I get to meet.
Then we got, oh yeah, in the top left.
Hello, Phil
So,
Incorporated.
dudes.
Yeah, what's up, Doc?
They
Not
they's a
much,
casting
dude.
right now.
Yeah, we're casting.
And
Your voice is so, deep.
yeah, it's so deep.
What?
It's so
6'9".
deep. That's what she said. That's what she said. We're gonna keep
What are you guys
doing
up
the
to?
cast. We're
Oh, you
doing
guys
the
are casting?
cast. We're doing the cast. You're in the cast now. You're part of it.
Oh my god.
I've already said the N-word and apologized to the StarCraft community.
We've made jokes about eggs.
Yeah, we've made jokes about abortion. Wait, no, we
Yeah.
didn't yet.
No, we haven't?
Not
No.
yet.
Oh, no, we made Casey Anthony jokes. It's pretty
We
much
made
it's
fun.
pretty much the
Casting.
same thing.
We made fun of disabled people. who said people in wheelchairs are a bunch of fuckos.
Those words
Which,
exact.
in retrospect, I don't know how exactly that was supposed to be funny, but we said it. We also
Okay.
we made fun of people who are going through difficult times in life.
Depression.
Said, why are you having a difficult time in life, you stupid fuck? Just be happy, you
So,
idiot.
I'm surprised I haven't done it yet.
This seems insensitive.
We've made fun of Protoss players, because let's
Oh, okay.
face it,
I mean, they deserve it.
they had it coming all over their face. And Oya,
What are you
known
guys even casting?
Card Cup 2.
What is
Hosted
that?
by
Yes, the
Jukado.
it's the Car Cup.
The Card
What are
Cup.
we talking? What is this event?
It's the Car Cup. Don't you know about the Car Cup?
No, I don't.
Say it again.
It is hosted
Okay.
by one of Team Liquid own map designer. He designed Clayfields.
His name is. He used to be
Cardinal
called
All-In.
Cardinal. Yeah, he was Cardinal All-In before he went crazy.
I see.
He went crazy
Once he
from his
lost it-
fame, all his fame.
Once he lost his sanity, he renamed him Jukado. And then I think that's when he started doing the Card Cup, is like slightly after his loss of sanity.
That's
And
unfortunate.
so thank you to Jukado for putting on this wonderful event that I have marred with my racist statements. And even though you're never going to ask me to cast again, I just wanna say that I think cotton mages should definitely be a thing.
See, I thought he wasn't gonna have us cast again after the first one. So
We did it.
yeah,
We've somehow
We're back.
we're successful con artists. We've
Yeah.
somehow gotten back into it.
yeah.
How is this happening? Why would you ever ask us to do this? I mean, I could see you asking Herbmon, because you know sometimes he tries to be legit. But when have I ever attempted to be legit? 2012 was probably the last time I attempted to be legit.
But now you're
And
not
from
legit.
there on-
Now she just
So you
quit.
must quit.
So do you guys want to
Now-
decide after this?
Do I? I mean, it's gonna be probably
It's
gonna be
pretty
like
late.
2 in the morning.
That game sucks.
It does not suck.
Don't assault my
terrible.
religion.
Here's religion getting brought up
What?
again.
Cryoc has put mines all over the map. Because, which of course is against the Geneva Convention.
Unnecessary suffering. This is not part of
Yeah.
conventional warfare.
Yeah, you're not supposed to lay landmines under the Geneva Convention, but he has, and now, in my opinion, that's more brutal than, say,
Liquid death.
well, no, I would say that's, I don't know what that means, but sounds pretty horrible.
Flamethrower.
Oh, dude. That would be the hottest way to die.
Oh!
Got him.
The shuttle is coming. Oh, the shuttle's coming. But
It's coming so
did it
hard
come
right
too
now.
late?
No, I think it's about to come just in time. He might be able to finish.
Oh god! Oh fuck!
Oh! Oh, he barely gets in. Oh,
Oh god.
it's so hot.
Oh, that was so good. That was so good.
I need a cigarette.
You guys scared future SC away instantly.
What did I scare?
Some random in the chat. He goes, hi. Cringe, I'm out.
Well,
That's
good, because he made me cringe, and I was out of it.
Ooh. Gonna get that Dark Templar, but is also gonna get the Comsat at the Natural.
Oh god, the Comsat at the Natural, is it going to live? Or was it ever alive to begin with?
Honestly, it'd be a better idea if you just let it die. And then rebuild
Yeah, because they
it.
come back with a scan.
Yeah. So, honestly, that was kind of like a pointless save.
Or was it ever alive to begin with?
Deep.
Was it a pointless save?
That's rude, Hermon.
That was deep.
Do you know what else was deep?
The Marinara
That deep
Trench.
6 we saw. Wait, what?
The Marinara Trench.
It's called the
Marinara
Marianas
Trench.
Trench.
No, me and Hermon went out in the backyard and dug a huge trench and filled it with marinara sauce.
Wow, that's very and that's very Italian of you.
Bobbity boobity
What
beepy.
Italians do? They
Doc was showing me the way of his people.
What? I'm not even
They
Italian.
you're definitely Italian.
That beard says different.
Well, you are now.
I actually think I'm a tiny, tiny bit Italian.
You probably are.
Because like supposedly my great grandmother was, but like that's like the only hint of Italian in my blood. Supposedly.
Are you the descendant of Marco Polo?
I don't know how common is
Oh.
that.
Okay, so
Right.
here's an extremely complex joke, everybody. You see, Doc Holliday is part Chinese. Marco Polo is thought to be Italian. So the joke is that he could be part Italian because he's related to Marco Polo, the explorer who went to China and probably got it on with some freaky Chinese bitches.
Wow, that's racist.
How's that racist?
You know what else is
I'm
racist?
just saying it.
Oh.
The
I don't know.
NASCAR.
I don't need to justify it.
You just want to fit in.
Yeah.
It's alright.
The accusation alone, is enough.
Accusation alone is career killing.
Yeah.
Get wrecked careers. You just got racist.
Racial.
So Oya,
Racial
Oya.
sounds like a brand.
it's like racist brand. Just like
Racist raisins.
It's well, yeah. The you remember the that one raisin jazz band thing?
Yeah,
Remember that?
the California Raisins. I was actually just about to say that. Yeah, those motherfuckers scared the fuck out of me when I was younger. I thought they were
dude,
just
I
like
love-
they were just so weird looking.
I loved them. I loved them so much. I wanted when I was younger, I wanted to grow up and I wanted to marry the California Raisins, like all of them.
What? You were a groupie. That's what you were.
I just wanted to, and then I got a
You just
package of
wanted to
raisins,
put them all in your mouth or something. You just-
and I was like, finally, me and the raisins alone together. Holy cow, what a story, Mark.
Nothing quite does it for
That-
me like dehydrated grapes.
You're a dehydrated.
I only like my grapes if they haven't had enough water. So Oya, the attack was really bad because it didn't work at all. And that's usually the criteria for which attacks are judged.
Well, actually,
So stupid.
half of his army wasn't even attacking. It was like tucked away behind the cliff.
So you're one of those people, are you? Because half his army was attacking.
Yep. I am one of those people.
Can
You're
we
an
talk about who
optometrist.
discovered raisins for a second? Like, I feel like
You're
raisins got discovered because some grape farmer was like, "All right, shit, passed out for 6 days and I didn't water my grapes at all. All of them are dehydrated. Well, shit, we gotta eat. We can't sell these." So he's like, "All right, I guess we're eating fucked up ass grapes." Then he ate one. He's like, "Oh shit, this is actually pretty good."
His brilliant son, like, wait a minute, Pa, we can sell these. Like,
Now, bigger question is, how did people discover milk? And what was that guy doing?
how did people discover milk?
Yeah.
Well, I think one of the ways
That guy
people
doing?
discovered
Yeah.
milk was
Probably something
They-
you should have at that moment. Oh man, I wonder what this is. Oh.
Or
Oh,
humans
yeah.
are mammalian and drink milk.
Yeah,
begin
yeah.
with.
What a dirty human thing to be mammalian and look at the similarities between species and go, we can probably drink the same thing that comes out of us for subsistence from animals that sustain each other with that, especially during hard times when it's cold and there's nothing else to eat. What a bunch of perverts.
Nope. I still think it's weird.
The calf was gonna suckle on its mother's udders, and then some
The human
Neanderthal-
elbows it out of the way. No, bitch, that's my cow.
Never someone unless it's milk. I won't ever drink out of another person if it's milk.
And then they beat the shit out of that calf for even thinking about trying to drink that milk, and that's how
Don't
they
eat-
discovered veal.
If you can dream about
Yeah.
They didn't eat or drink, and then they beat the shit out of it. And then they're like, wait, this meat is way tastier.
Fleet Beacon,
Didn't even
I
let
guess
it
he's
change,
going
it just
full-
changed into the fucking ground.
Fleet Beacon. He's going full Oya, and you never go full Oya.
Cryoc is looking pretty fucking fierce right now. We got a big ol' army.
He's looking fiercer than Sasha Fierce. Probably like, who's Sasha Fierce? It's a porn star, obviously.
Oh, no, I did not know that. I do not know my
JK.
porn stars.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, Erman only watches 2D girls.
Yeah. Oh, big old
And honey
boobies.
So a woman's not a woman until she loses that extra D.
Yeah, no. Thank you.
Unless she's a trap, then she's got that D.
So,
Now-
we
now-
had this big debate all week at my work. Are traps gay?
Oh no, you had that debate? Wow, that's probably the first time anyone's ever asked that question. Let's ask the internet. I'm sure they'll have an insightful answer for us.
That's why I'm asking it. Fucker.
Oh,
Well,
piss,
I'm-
oh,
I'm
piss
down,
boy.
I'm good.
Oh, Peven.
So, half the people say yes, with some other people. I mean, fuck, no, vice versa.
Wow, this is a sexy ass
They're not
engagement.
gay.
Herb, you gotta go visit your brother at his duty station and be like, call him Peven all day until it catches on.
Yeah.
In my
Well,
work.
I'm going to post into the pleb chat the debate between Socrates. Well, actually, it's not Socrates. It's Plato and Aristotle having a debate about traps, and I'll let you
Ooh.
deduce, you will, from that.
Sounds pretty
Um,
fierce.
It
I
is
think
fierce.
the current school of thought on 4chan is it's not gay if the penis is feminine.
How do you have a
well,
feminine
that's-
penis?
That's
Where?
actually
Out of a woman's
penis.
breast.
well. That's actually
Or
the
a
argument that
cock.
Plato. Listen, that's the argument that Plato attempts to make in his discussion with what's his face, Archimedes or some shit. I don't know Greek's fucking names. It's fucking Qikz.
Oh, Cryoc takes the game. Holy shit.
Did he though?
He did.
The Oya is the most notoriously cheesy Protoss ever invented. And so, if you defend against proxy gates, Dark Templar, and carriers, you will win 100% of the time.
It's good to know.
It's good to know, yeah.
Oh yeah. Don't you know?
Oh, yeah.
I got the
Yeah,
joke.
that's what actually people talk like up here.
That's the way people talk up here. Don't you know, lad?
I like how like these are like pretty normal cards, and then the last one is the Ace of Cups.
The Ace of Spades!
The Ace of Spades. It's
Oh,
beautiful.
Dak,
Steven,
don't
thank
you wanna... don't you
Oh
wanna-
shit. Yeah, fuck. I seen you log on too.
Don't I want a Fanta? Oh, I was gonna play some games, but
Oh.
Yeah.
okay.
Alright, so you
Don't
donating?
you wish your girlfriend
What are you guys
was cool?
Oh my god,
like
now you
me?
start. Wow, hater.
Alright, get up anyhow.
Dude, God, I have the
Don't
Ace of
ya?
Spades stuck in my head just from saying that one time.
Good.
I want to listen to that song.
It's a great song.
I just heard
These are just consummate professional. Steven's just in here like yelling about random shit.
Yeah.
They should just invite Steven to WCS during the cast to like run on stage and ask about traps and shit.
Yeah.
And Control's like, excuse me, Steven, we're in the middle of a cast. He's like, I need to know!
Words.
Oh, Jesus.
They'll like have like a screenshot of me like walking around like look like
Actually-
looks like when he looks lost as fuck, and it's like yeah.
No, something happened back in the StarCraft 2 days. A kid, it was at a Dream Hack, I believe, or an MLG, but a dude walked up on the stage, and one of the casters was like, what the fuck is this guy doing here? And then, like, the kid turned around and was, like, trying to pick a fight with the caster on TV. It was like, holy shit. It was,
They're gonna need to have like concert security
yeah,
for
for casters.
yeah. Like random fan guys like run up to the fucking stage, try to fucking talk some shit about Protoss or whatever, and this big burly dude just comes out of nowhere and knocks his face off.
Yeah, he's, like, wearing a Protoss t-shirt as well. it's Brotoss.
I think we finally found a use for
For what?
For Nth
in
Metal.
control.
Oh,
Do you remember in control?
Do you know In Control's back when he was powerlifting had like a bench max of like 700?
that's
Did you
insane.
know that he married Anna Protosser? Protosser. I barely even know her.
God. Mark that down. It's like the third one tonight.
I think that was the second one.
It was the second
It was
one?
number 2,
Okay.
if you will. Won't you ride your white horse?
So it seems like both players are playing pretty standard right now.
Are
Yeah,
they
this is the
though?
hardest part of any cast when they're literally just opening and nothing's happening and they're doing standard
They're
shit.
play-
so there's
well,
nothing
let me
particular to
tell you.
talk
Let me
about.
tell you what they're doing right now. They're playing
Let
pretty
me
standard.
tell you.
It does appear as though the Protoss is throwing down. And that's it. He's gonna throw down.
So this is where I think that Tasteless and In Control, or Tasteless and Artosis, oh yeah, because we were just talking about really have it down.
Artos control? Did they merge?
always have a really great. They're able to talk about things like Ninja Turtles and stuff to keep you entertained.
But
I never know what to
we
say.
just talking about things?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. This is why I was comparing you to what is largely considered to be the best casting duo, due to the fact that you guys can talk about great things.
Jukado. Did you
the
hear
Ace of
that?
Spades and
I guess we're coming back for card cut number 3. We're hired,
Yeah, we gladly accept.
but please put the Cotton Age in Startail. Oh my god! Do you know the words to Mr. Crowley? Because if you
This has been
don't,
pretty nice though. Cryoc's scouting SUV gets denied, so he doesn't know how many gates are in the main base here. So he's gonna have to potentially play a little more conservative.
do you know what's
Although he's going double
crazy
fast.
right now? You know what's absolutely insanity, unbelievableness? There's more than one. It's 2 factories, not 1, 2. 2 factories. Count them up. Before.
Are you seeing
commands.
the double proxy gate though here? And that's actually bananas.
Whoa.
Count them up. 2 gates down there. 1 gate in the main. 2 factories. Yep. It's Oya. He's going double gate.
Oh, we got
Is
scouted!
Oya even tries to fake out the expand by sending a probe down to the natural as the SCV comes in to try to scout it. But Cryoc is on point here with his scouting,
Yeah.
so he's not gonna fall for
I
this
think
Garbo.
Whoa!
Oh my
I
gosh!
think he knows.
Oh my god, Cryoc sends a Marine back! Oh, what a genius!
The cheese fake tries to cheese, decides to cancel and fake it. Then the Marine comes back and scouts it. Man, Oya's
Classic
got his
Oya.
number, dude.
This is what brought him to fame. But Oya hadn't played for like years, and then he came back and he still does this. Tisk, 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 I say. Or do I say?
Do you say?
Do Beyonce?
What you say?
Oh, what you
only
say?
meant well, of course you did. I don't think you really meant well, though. I think you're a malicious force, Nina Zerk. I think you're secretly trying to debase Ermon and turn him
I'm
into
not debaser. I'm.
a thrall.
He can
Or
be
turns me on.
enthralled without me.
Baser.
What?
I don't know anymore.
No,
It's okay.
I don't like high pass filters. They're debasing.
Wow.
You know, I don't like
Shit.
when people just sing the chorus.
That's so
song.
stupid, Curbs.
And
Oh man,
GG.
Cryoc scattered this build out so well.
Yeah.
There's no chance for Oya once he got his shit scattered. He's like, well, I guess I'm gonna try to expand, but then Cryoc knew it wasn't coming, so
Then Cryoc sent the units, and they killed. So, once again, we may be heading to a 3-0 series, which begs the question, why 0?
Why 0? Zai, why 0?
what you say? Well, you only
But
know
how-
well.
Oh my fucking god, if that song gets stuck in my head, Doc, I will fucking strangle you.
Just listen
Well,
to
of course
Ace
you
of
did.
Spades.
Ooh, what you say?
Oh my
What
god.
did you say?
Oh my god, I hate you so much. I know that's gonna get stuck.
Just think to yourself, the
That's
Ace of
just
Spades,
what we need. Well, of
Ace of
course you
Spades.
did.
Nah,
the Ace of Spades.
I just need to go play like 10 minutes of Tony Hawk Pro Skater, and then all those songs will just get stuck in my head.
You know, I played that. I selected Erbmon as a character, as Pro Skater.
You could, dude, because you could create custom skaters. That was so dope. What was that Tony Hawk 2 when they first added in?
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay. I turned the players off, as I normally do when I introduce myself to them. But I figured out which button to push to turn them on. Ooh.
Ooh, what button do you have to push to turn
So-
it on?
So, spawning in the top left as the swamp thing, you have Cryoc. Spawning
gotta
in
be
the
the swamp thing?
bottom left. Well, because spawning in the bottom left as Spawn is Oya, and he's gonna be going.
Cheese.
He's gonna be doing the Oya build.
Oi! What you doing?
Oh yeah.
It's like somehow Cryoc
They-
just gets a nuke and just nukes the base. Game.
Oh yeah,
It's
gee.
like Qikz knew that all the series would end in a 0, and that's why he asked why 0. And
Was
so
it
the
who started
prophecy
the middle last game?
What was that?
prophecy may be coming true. But do you know how awesome it would be to deny the prophecy?
It's impossible. You can't deny the prophecy. Because we're already
which-
living out the prophecy. It's too
What
late.
prophecy, though?
Doc,
Prophesized.
why 0? Just close your eyes and open your mind, okay? Why 0?
You must open your legs to the possibility.
Yo, I have this pretty dope
Not yo,
Here,
why
okay.
0?
So, did you know that Cryoc is actually playing against the famous Canadian gangster? 'Cause
Which
his name is Oyaji. Haha. Oyaji.
Oh yeah, G.
Oh yeah,
That's the
Ouija,
friendliest gangster ever.
Ouija board. Dun dun dun.
Hey man, we're gonna go hit up this bank. We're gonna knock it over.
Hey, could
Make a
you
whole bunch
please
of
put
money.
the money
Oh,
in the
yeah,
bag,
G.
eh? Oh, just
Oh, yeah.
come on, just put the money in the bag.
Put the money in the bag.
Oh, we don't want to give you our money. Oh, okay.
Kick the ball.
Okay, I guess I'll see you later.
Oh, sorry, eh?
Oh, I'm real sorry.
Kick the fucking
man.
ball.
What a bloody
Godzilla's really
legend.
not getting much done.
Nope.
Oh, but he might get a bit of a delay on the factory though, so that's pretty okay. Eh?
I mean, he's got this just the way it is.
I mean, he's throwing really hard, eh? Doing his best.
He's throwing down the delay on the factorium.
There's a lot of SCVs though.
Yeah, but this is
There
some pretty
are-
decent city out of Cryoc,
yeah.
man. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Zealot's really not
And
gonna be
it
able to get on
does
top.
appear as though there is a pylon, although looks can be deceiving.
How would this be? I don't know. What is the point of this pylon?
To block the
Pylon.
factory so the machine shop
Point
doesn't
of
drop.
pylon is
Yeah, but it's not in the right. Oh, it is in the right spot. It's barely
It's
blocking,
not
huh? With
in-
like the. Oh no, it's not.
No, it's
Guess he
not.
could put it-
He fucked up. Not everyone's perfect, Doc. Jeez.
he placed
You are.
the pylon in order to place the shield battery that he did not place.
Well,
I'll remember that comment later tonight, Doc.
I think you're a wonderful person, Urbman.
Yeah.
I think you're a wonderful person, Doc.
I think you're a wonderful person, Nina.
I think you're both wonderful.
And
I think Steven's being left out of this, and it's kind of funny.
Huh? Well, I mean, I'm not a wonderful person. I don't even like myself. Do you think I would admire that?
All right, and that was week 1 of Card Cup 2, hosted by Jukado.
Or
Welcome.
was it?
Oh my gosh.
That may have been week 1. You may have been put into a hallucinogenic stupor.
The world may never know.
Alright, guys, well, this has been
36 licks.
Urban, Nina Zerg, and myself, the Dirty G.
I love you,
Dirty G is Steven's name.
No. The Dirty G is the one and only Dirty G.
No, Steven's the Dirty P.
He's a little piss boy peeving.
I'm trying to create some positivity in his life. You guys are
We're negging him, okay? This is our way of seducing him into being our best friend.
oh,
Because we secretly
Good.
admire Steven.
it's
and
working
love
on
him.
me.
Is it?
No. We're failing, Doc. Abort mission.
Abort babies. Wait, no. Abortion is murder.
And on that, we'll end. So
Don't
thank you
use-
everyone for tuning in. See ya.
We need to delete this video.